Are we on?
We on. We're live, man.
Cool. We are on. All right. Episode 68
68
of
episodes, man. We're
68
almost to
episodes.
69.
We're almost at 69, and that's usually, because I don't quite get 69 anymore.
Oh,
But
I love the number 69.
I love that. I love 88, but that's a totally different reason. But what do we got? We've got six movies tonight.
We got six.
One,
Technically, we got five, but
we've got
one the
five,
viewers
but we had
vote.
one ad
Yeah,
was voted on by you guys in the chat who apparently
Hate
love
us.
enough.
They hate us. Okay, so once I get that out of the way, we got Mean Girls 2024.
Yeah.
We got Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, Tarot, Lowlifes, Late Night with the Devil, Wages of Fear, and that's it.
And that's it. I was like, are you going to come up with something else? But no. All right. That's Rich. I'm Dave.
Dave.
Yeah.
I can't get the finger thing right.
You got to go like that.
Yeah, that's my girlfriend. I struggle with the finger.
Dave. You snuggle with fingers? We're going to unpack that later. In the meantime, Faces Radio podcast starts in 5, 4, 3, 2. What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining us as the Faces for Radio podcast presents By the Numbers, where we take new releases in theater, streaming, and video. We watch them, we review them, and we let you know what we thought of them. I am your host, David, and my co-host is
Rich. How you doing, man?
I'm feeling pretty fucking unappreciated right now, brother. But
I appreciate you.
I appreciate that you appreciate me, and I appreciate everybody who's joined us live on the show. We're gonna get to that in a second because there's a lot of people are talking, love it. But before we get going, I didn't do this last week. I gotta make sure that you guys all know that we are sponsored by Spotify for podcasting. They take the audio portion of our live cast and put it out on Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, Pocket Cast, Castbox, Radio Public, and Google Podcasts. They do it all for free. They get us sponsors and they set us up with stuff. And man, I didn't do the other one, but we do. We also have a new sponsor that has joined the Faces for Radio family, and that is the Dubby Energy Drink Company have jumped in and they sponsor us. So if you guys go to .gg/discount and use the code Faces for Radio at checkout, you get 10% off. And yeah, so awesome. I'm getting ready to order my stuff. I want to get a bottle, but their energy drinks have no sugar, lots of vitamins and stuff like that. So I'm really interested because with the stuff that I use presently, which is liquid IV, it spikes my blood sugar, and my little sensor for diabetes says that's not a good idea. So I'm anxious to try it. Dubby, so they are sponsoring us now. Thank you so much, Debbie, for hooking us up. But yeah, I'm going to order some stuff pretty soon and hopefully have it in time for, but I'll have to wait till after the end of the month before I'm able to order anything.
Inside baseball.
Yeah. But anyway, as we do, let's say hi to the chat first.
See who we got in here.
See who we got hanging out with us. Jay,
what's up, Jay?
You are first, my brother. You came in. You deserve the cookie. There you go. I still got to get more cookies, but you're getting chocolate chip this time. I appreciate you for jumping in, brother. Thank you so much for being here.
We appreciate you, Jay.
Yes, you are first. Hall &
What's
Oates,
up, Holland?
Mean Girls time. That's right. My buddy Mike.
What's up,
I bet
Michael?
Dave loved that. Oh yeah, we're gonna get it. We're gonna unpack that pretty soon. But I like saying hi. Corey's in the house.
Happy birthday, bro. Happy late birthday.
Yep. Happy birthday, my brother. He just turned I think it was yesterday or today.
Yeah, it was yesterday.
The days are blending together for me.
Yeah.
But Corey is a fresh and young 68 today. Corey, thank you so much for being on the show and being up past your bedtime. Really appreciate that.
Man, it's 8:30. He's another Iowa boy.
Jay says 68 is a good number because you can owe him one later. Way to do that. Love it. Yeah, doing it. Oh, thank you, brother. Appreciate that. I love the respect. What's up, Cal?
What's up, Cal?
Speaking of respect, got mad respect for Cal.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Saying hi to everybody, digging it. Again, thank you guys for joining us live for our live stream. We're a little bit late today, but we, real life.
I think we're going to be going to 8:30 because Miles has got stuff going on, like T-ball and all that shit. So we'll probably be going at 8:30 on Wednesday.
Okay, so we're going a half an hour later for a little while. It's 6:30 Pacific, 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 in Rich's time zone, which is Central Time. But
before we get started, I also want to give a shout out to Nate and Alex over at Geeks and Flicks. I was on there Sunday night, so if you guys can go give them a like, watch, subscribe, whatever. You guys probably already do. Go catch the replay. It was a fun night. We watched shitty movies, and it was just a fun night. So go check out the replay.
I did. I checked out the replay, and although you completely screwed the pooch on time zones, and your mic muted, and
I don't know what happened.
I apologize for Rich's technical ineptitude on the show, but I'm glad you were there. I couldn't be there because it was Mother's Day, and I have a powerful need to still sleep with my wife. So Mother's Day had to happen because I had my wife and my daughter area. So I had to, and my daughter-in-law, who is pregnant with my next grandbaby. So I had to cook dinner for them. That had to happen.
Yeah,
so
totally understandable.
But I'm looking forward to being on Geeks and Flicks coming up soon because I love those guys. I felt bad about turning them down.
They were giving you shit. That's okay. What's up, Mega Mike?
They were giving me shit. Mike, what's going on, brother? Mega Mike, the movie man. I was on his channel Monday.
Yeah, I need to catch a replay of that still.
Where we did our favorite stunts. That was a great show with Cody, the dude who loves movies.
He's a cool guy.
And Corey was on there with us, and we had a great show. The four of us just knocking out stunt work, and it was pretty cool. It was a neat time.
Now, if you see me jump up and take off, I ain't coming back because that means my daughter went into labor. She's due any minute. So if you see the camera go out, you know why.
And then I'm just gonna have to finish the show by myself. And also, John, my buddy over at Spiritual Spirits, his daughter is due.
That's awesome.
And if she doesn't go into labor by tomorrow, they're going to induce. So, so we might not have Spiritual Spirits on Friday if something happens. But for right now, Spiritual Spirits will air Friday night at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. But dude, so we took these 6 movies, we watched them, we scored them, and I did all the math, had fun. It's my favorite time of the day is doing the math on these, and naked eating Cheetos at the same time, just
wiping it all over his chest,
Cheeto dust all over, just loving it. Writing equations in my chest hair. But unless you guys get the visual on that for a second.
That's a deleted scene on the Hot Cheeto movie.
On the Hot Cheeto movie, on the Flamin' Hot,
Flamin' Hot. That's what it was called.
Yeah.
Deleted scene with Dave.
Deleted scene with Dave. That was the cameo. Yeah, it was just cut. They were like, no, we can't do that. We'd have to change the rating on it. But so I ranked them 6-1. Which movie do you think got the lowest score?
Mean Girls. It has to be Mean Girls or Tarot.
Um, it's not.
Wages of War. Wages of War.
Well, Wages of Fear.
Ridges of Fear. What did I say? Wages
And
of War.
and yeah, let me.
Because that wasn't very good. But I think I scored Mean Girls a little high. Because the more I was thinking about it, I think I might have scored it a little high.
You might have scored it a little high.
Because there was aspects I liked. I like the cinematography. We'll get to that one.
We'll get to that when we actually score it. But so yes, Wages of Fear is our lowest scored movie, and this is the average score between the two of us. And we're a little far apart here. I enjoyed it. It's got the guy who starred in AKA, the French dude.
Oh man.
And I was like, how could you miss that, bro?
I did.
He was the dude driving the damn thing. It was like, he was kind of the main guy in this.
You said
but
it. I gotta pull up my score.
But I ended up liking it. I didn't love it. I thought it was pretty good. I don't think it's worth chasing after. But there are some things that I liked about it.
Yeah, like what?
I liked the fire stuff.
Yeah, that was kind of cool.
The visuals on the fire and the stuff with the attack and the explosions and the chase scenes and the guns and things like that. So I did the action. I like the action. It didn't seem like it was written very well.
No.
The plot reads, in order to prevent a deadly explosion, an illicit crack team has 24 hours to drive 2 truckloads of nitroglycerin across the desert laden with danger. And
very believable.
Yeah.
I think for me,
this reminded me of, do you remember Vertical Limit, where they had the nitroglycerin and they were trying to go and blow up the mountain? Because and that's what it reminded me of. I liked how they designed the truck and they were traveling with the nitro. Things were going on, and there was a betrayal. There's a twist going on.
You could see that coming, though.
You could see that coming a mile off. But yeah, as far as the whole story goes and all that, yeah, not worth it.
The best part for me was when they hit the landmine field. That was the most suspense I felt. I was like, oh, okay. You got me here. And then it wasn't very long.
What's up, Harrison? You'd be proud of me on Monday, Harrison. I brought up an old movie and some of my favorite stunts.
What was it?
Steamboat Bill Jr. from 1928 has a stunt where Buster Keaton is standing there and the house falls on him, and he's right there with where the window is. So I called that out as one of my honorable mentions. So have you ever noticed on Mother's Day that we all go out, our moms and wives and so on? However, on Father's Day, dads go to work on the barbecue grill. Yes, that's exactly.
I would just be happy with a blowjob on Father's Day. That's all I want. That's all I want.
Dude, I wish I could get that. Sup, Harrison? See, yes, that's a great one. He was nearly killed in that stunt. I know, right? I had to bring it up. Because that was like one of the first stunts that came to my mind was that stunt. Because I remember seeing that a lot before I ever even watched that movie. But that was one that came to mind. And I was like, this is from my buddy Harrison. And I actually said that on the show.
I need to go back and watch that. I enjoy Mega Mike. He does great like panels and stuff. It's not the same stuff rehashed over.
No, he does different panels. He comes up with great concepts.
Creative minds.
I love the fact that he brings in repeat guys. Yeah. Especially he knows that work well chemistry wise. And then he also brings in new blood and he gets stuff going. So,
and on top of that, he's a nice guy. I mean,
yeah,
he's not a
it was so cool. Like it was so cool meeting him.
I bet it was.
Just random. We didn't every time we've tried to arrange a meet, we can never get together. But he just showed up at the theater at the same time I was there. We were watching different movies, but because he was seeing Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare and I was seeing Abigail, but Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting Jay, Corey, and some of the other Iowa guys. I think in
Yeah, you
July we're
guys should
doing that.
definitely do a meet and greet
I
because
think we're
there's a
doing.
ton of you guys.
I think we're doing it in July. Corey, am I wrong on that?
You could open your own convention, I think, for Iowa guys. Yeah, thank you. Much appreciated. Dude, totally.
Yeah, man.
It was great seeing you in the wild. I know, right? He's angry. I'm gonna poke him with a stick.
Anyway, what is our highlights on this pile of it was July.
July. There's not
Thank you,
much
Corey.
going on. There's not much going on highlight wise here. Where's our thing? There you are. Yeah, no, I have some highlights. Your highest is a 6 for the genre.
Yeah.
I actually gave an 8 for the subgenre because I thought there were some good tension moments, particularly with the nitro and the inferno that was happening the whole time that they were trying to get this nitro to it. And then I also gave 7s to acting, trailer, ending, and genre. Other than that, everything else was pretty low. You should have been at a 5 for cast, but I understand.
I didn't recognize him. I honestly,
I understand.
we watched that movie so long ago.
I know, but I remember him. I liked that.
That was a great movie.
13th is Jay's thing.
You're right, Jay.
But yeah, let's close this out and do our final scores for Wages of Fear. You guys, this is on Netflix. I don't recommend it. I was in the right mood at the right time, and I enjoyed it as a popcorn movie. I think for a couple of reasons that are happening to me personally right now, where I was like, you know what, I just want to turn my brain off and watch some good action, and I got that. But story wise and everything else wise, not worth going after. And we've liked some of the foreign films that have come on Netflix. This is not one I would recommend. But let's go to our final scores on it. IMDb is giving this a 4.5. Rotten Tomatoes critics score 22%, audience score 18%, but literally like 9 people have reviewed it. And they always crap on foreign films. Rich, you gave it a 44. I gave it a 63 for a total average score of 50. And I will tell you that I gave this a higher score than Mean Girls.
I didn't.
No, you didn't.
I'm ashamed.
We got more vacation hours. We should do a California meetup. You know, it's like my schedule's opened up a little bit.
Just a tiny bit.
Just a little bit. Yeah, you, me, Evan, get Huck to come up. I don't know where Jerry's at, but Jerry, you can come over. I think Jerry's East Coast. So California might be a stretch, but I mean, shoot, people just in California are a stretch. I mean, I think
it's a big state.
Harrison, I think you're Bay Area or Northern California, right? Yeah, I'm nowhere near you. I didn't think you were, brother. I saw your name pop up and I said, Jerry, you're invited. But yeah, Rob too. He's like, okay, so you guys, because I think Rob's Southern California. So that means you're Southern California and Huck is Southern California. And now we got Mega Mike and I are in Central California and Evan is in the Bay Area. So maybe we can come up with a central look. Maybe we all meet in Bakersfield.
If you want to do something central, come to Iowa. That's the center of the United States.
That's the armpit or the crotch of the United States, isn't it?
No, that's Florida. That's
Florida. Like no, Florida's the toe cheese of the United States. That's the stuff you scrape off the bottom of your foot. I don't mean that, Nate. I'm playing, but I'm looking forward to Universal Studios Orlando at some point. Yeah. I'd love to meet him up over there. California meetup. We're at the perfect spot being in the middle, right? So yeah, you guys all come here. That way I don't have to travel. I would invite you guys to my house. Barbecue.
bears,
bears,
spiders, snakes,
spiders,
scorpions.
rattlesnakes, scorpions. But yeah,
I just saw a movie on spiders, so no.
goddamn dream fucking weekend.
Fuck that. There's too many things that could kill you.
So Harrison says
Sasquatch.
closer to San Bernardino. Okay. Iowa, the heart of Maraca. What's up, Brian?
Brian?
Sorry. Well, not very many people are in California, and even those of us in California, it's a huge state. So the guys in SoCal, they might as well be in Texas because it's about the same distance if you travel across the state. I mean, shoot, it would be like a 5 or 6 hour drive for me to get to LA. You okay, brother? You're like, are you imagining it? Or?
No, I'm sorry, I'm texting. And
okay,
I got
it like you're trying to visualize something. Wait, let me see.
I was.
Where is Dave? Okay.
So bad.
All right, let's get to number 5. And what do you think came in at number 5?
Has to be Mean Girls.
Nope.
Oh shit! Well, this movie was a piece of shit anyway.
It's Tarot, and
I did not like this movie.
There it is. I have the poster of that.
But it is a nice looking poster. I will give the poster's better than the fucking movie.
The poster's great.
Yeah. Who's scoring on those posters?
Let's see. Is The Wages of Fear a remake of the 50s one? I don't know.
I have no idea.
I don't know. Matt, what's up? Texas and Pennsylvania are really wide east to west when driving too. Yeah. I meant America. America. Oh, that's what Maraca is. Okay. I'm like, heart of Maraca. What the hell is that? I'm just gonna let that go.
I do what he meant.
Terrotable. It's terrible. Terrible. Okay. I just gonna say, I mean, you guys all know that I do a paranormal show, things like that. I also practice tarot. So I am familiar with tarot. I know how it works. I do.
Why is it always white people that do this crazy shit?
Because we're fucking crazy, bro. So I've used it. I've used it to answer questions to people. I've done readings on people. I've used tarot quite a bit. My grandmother hand painted her own set, which reminds me of this one. So I liked this, but only in the fact of the nostalgia and the feelings that it gave me, the memories that I felt from the deck not belonging to someone. You know, you're not supposed to use someone else's deck, and that's absolutely true. The way that they treated some of the cards were accurate, but the way they treated the death card was not. So there were elements of this that I liked. Again, this is not one that I would recommend, but I gave this a higher score just because I know what's going on. And again, I also want to give you shit about the cast on this one, bro, because Jacob Bell's on this. And if you're any type of Spider-Man fan,
I know I didn't know
that's it. As Jacob Bell, Filipino dude.
I didn't know.
Yeah. So then you should have been at least a 2 because you get 1 point for nobody, and then 1 point for Jacob. That should have been a 2.
Fuck.
And you put 1.
Oh shit! Did you change it?
No, I didn't change it. I went with what you gave me, just like I did with Wages of Fear. I'm like, I know you know that guy, but I was afraid you didn't recognize him.
I didn't recognize him.
You didn't recognize
Jacob? We rarely ever give a 1. I recognize Jacob. I didn't know his name.
Yeah, I know. We rarely give a 1 because we always know somebody in the movie.
Yeah.
And foreign, we're just at a 4. But yeah, so if it's remember, if the lowest score we give is a 1, that's if we don't know anybody.
Yeah, that's
And then
my
but
bad.
once our numbers pass 4, then we eliminate that first one and we just go by what we know because we're adding it
Yeah.
up. Um,
No, well, that 1 point changed the outcome. What's up, Steve?
what's up, Steve? Good to see you. Um,
Probably not.
let's see. Actually, yeah.
Are you
Actually,
fucking
yeah.
kidding me?
Yeah, actually, yeah. I think the place would have still been the same, but that would have put Taro and the one coming up next with a tie score on the
Okay.
average because there's only a half point
Yeah,
separating
I
the
didn't realize.
fifth and
When
fourth
was the last time we gave a 1 to a
to a cast.
yeah,
Rare, maybe.
I can't remember.
I can count on one hand the number of times, and I did not. I don't think I've ever given anything a 1.
We're not Alex.
No, Alex has given a 1 on so many things.
Yeah,
He wanted to give zeros, and I'm like, dude.
you gotta give me 1. Yeah.
But so did Corey. Corey's like, I want to give a 0. No, you can't give zeros. 1 is the lowest you can go. Oh well, crap. Let me rescore this.
I feel bad.
But yeah. So you guys, yeah, I still say no to the theater. Don't
Yeah. Wait till it hits streaming. It'll
don't go.
probably be on
Wait till this is
VOD.
streaming. The
Premium
biggest
VOD.
the biggest problem. Oh, and then what's her name? Avankada or what is that? The Avantika. She is also in Mean Girls. So
See, I seen this first.
yeah. Well, so did I, but that gave me a point for cast because I recognized her from this. And I'm like,
think about this cast, this movie. I was 10, 20 minutes into this movie, and I wanted everyone to die. They were not likable. I couldn't connect with any of these fucking characters. I don't know. I just did not like this movie.
Yeah. I also wanted everybody to die, but for a totally different reason. I mean, I still didn't. There was no real character development here.
No, it was. For a movie I didn't like, I would have liked a little bit a longer movie, if that makes any sense. Just so you could get to know
give me
better.
some, let me feel for the characters a little bit. Give me something. Like
I did like the character design or the creature design. I thought some of those were pretty cool.
Yeah. The creature designs and stuff, those were reminiscent of 13 Ghosts.
Yeah,
kind of brought that to mind, and I was like, oh wow, cool. Those were pretty cool. Some of the death scenes I was looking for more Final Destination like.
Yeah.
And they were more ironic with what was going on. And I was like, okay, so the deaths were okay. My biggest problem with this, it was PG-13.
Yeah, it should have been R.
This should have been R. It should have been hard R. You guys, Abigail made money. You guys can make money with this. If you go hard R and make this like super scary instead of just a jump fest, and the jumps weren't that good, that pissed me off. I was like, come on. I really wanted this one to be better because I'm such I don't want to say fan, but I believe in Taro. I believe in what it can do. I don't believe that the creatures from the cards will come out and get you, but there are some elements in here that are correct. And for that, I gave some points to the story because at least they got some of it right. But otherwise, as a horror movie, no.
This is another movie that felt very CW-ish to me.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. That makes sense.
That drives me nuts. Yeah, I didn't like this at all.
I was disappointed, but like I said, I gave it a decent score, but I wouldn't watch this again.
No.
I am easily a one and done. So I can't recommend it, but there were elements here that I liked because of my past experience. But let's go to our highlights. You have your highest is a 7 for the visuals. And that makes a lot of sense. I think the visuals are good here. I actually gave the visuals a 9 because I really liked how they did the creatures.
And I think the characters really soured me on the movie. As
Yeah.
farther as it went, I was just, I'll just kill these people, please.
Yeah, I mean the acting wasn't that good. I mean, you know, even still, you went 1 for the cast. I went 3 because I knew Jacob's name,
See, I didn't know his name.
and then I knew the old lady, and that's it. I recognized the old lady, but I do like that in horror movies. I don't want to recognize the people,
We've
but I
talked about
want
this
to at
numerous
least
times.
be able to root for them or something.
If I don't
I
want
mean,
to know, I want to get to know them. I don't need to see their. I mean, I don't need to recognize their face. I want
yeah,
to know the person.
yeah. So I mean, yeah. Aside from that, you're all 5s and 4s.
Yeah.
So I gave an 8 to the trailer because I was so excited about this. And I gave an 8 to the sound because I love their use of sound here to basically make it as scary as they could, because they were trying to do a PG-13 movie. And then I also, for the paranormal element, I gave an 8 to the subgenre. Other than that, I'm like 4s and 5s for the most part. So there are things I liked in here, but the movie as a whole does not work.
No, it's very cheesy. I wouldn't even say cheesy. It's just I don't know how to describe it. It was terrible. It's trash. I think this is the. I liked. I'm gonna say this now, and I'm a man enough to admit it. I liked Mean Girls more than I did Tarot.
Not me, but I understand your point. I think there were a lot of things that were better in Mean Girls
Yeah,
than
and I still can't believe we watched that fucking movie.
I know, but it's made its money. It had a budget of 8.2 million, has made 21 million.
Oh, I bet it's gonna definitely get a sequel.
I think a sequel is going to come, but I want a rated R,
It won't.
but I don't think it's going to happen. But if
Mm-hmm.
they do a sequel, I'm thinking it goes straight to streaming.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Or straight to VOD first, and then streaming.
Or VOD. Yeah, I think maybe
Yeah.
a VOD straight. All right. So
But before we get to, oh, we haven't done the cards yet. Never mind. Go ahead.
yeah, I'm getting ready. Yeah, we're gonna do the final card on Tarot. You guys coming in 5th place. IMDb is giving this a 5.0. Rotten Tomatoes critics score 20%. Audience score 57%, which is a little higher than I expected. Rich, you gave it a 45. I gave it a 65 for a total average score of 55.
Yeah.
All right.
Before we get to our next movie,
Mhm.
we need some guests to join us for By the Numbers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get ready to put up the first couple of weeks of June movies in. So guys, if you want to join us, we would love to have you. If more than one of you want to join us at a time, damn, that's a big ass glass. If more than one of you want to join us, tea? I
It's
got
tea.
my ice.
Yeah. It's tea, and it's a half-gallon mason jar.
I could tell. But anyway, you guys want to join us, please hit us up because we would love to have you. So, and it's always fun. We always like a threesome, just us two.
Yeah. Or even more. I had the
More-
most fun when we had Corey, Rob, and Mega Mike,
Yeah,
and the 5 of us. It was so cool. It made doing the scores really hard for me, but it was so worth it because it was a great show.
it was. It was fun. It's
Yeah.
nice seeing new personalities too.
We've had people say that was the best show we've ever done.
Oh, good. That's awesome.
So yeah,
we appreciate you guys. So just join us.
Yeah, we want guests on the show, and I'm definitely thinking we want multiple guests, because at first I was like, let's just do one at a time.
Yeah, I remember that
But
conversation.
we did 3 and how well that worked out. I'm down for multiple guests. So
he's down for a game.
I'm down. Yeah, I'm down for every hole. You guys, let's.
And he's got 2 hands.
I got 2 hands. I got 2 hands. I got a sphincter, and I can put my feet together. I got you all covered. Mouth. I'm in.
Oh shit.
I mean, look at what you have. We have to come back.
I'll put the first couple of weeks of June up tonight or tomorrow, first thing tomorrow morning. But we love to have you back, Jay. Yeah, this will be his 3rd time, right?
Yeah, this will be Jay's 3rd.
That makes him eligible for the
top 10.
Yeah. Yep. Corey's already
So,
got his cemented.
yeah. I think 2 of his were last year, so I think he's only done 1 this year.
Are you sure?
I think so. I'm not sure, but I
Who,
think so.
Jay?
That's been sticking in my head. But
Oh,
Jay is
no.
absolutely, and I'm counting when he did 10 movies, that's 2.
Oh,
So
it
I
has
think
to be.
so I think Jay might
Is it?
already be at
Yeah.
3 because he did 2 shows, but he did 15 movies.
Yeah. I
So
thought Corey did 2 already.
I
2 or
think
3
his
already.
2 were last year. So I think he's only
Corey,
done 1 this year.
I don't know, man.
I think
Corey,
so. I'm
remind
just
us.
saying. It's
You're probably right because I'm
stuck in
always
my head.
wrong.
So
So,
I could be wrong, but
yeah,
if
you're
I am,
probably right.
but it's a oh well, I can even check. I've got the I've got
Yeah.
the list. What the heck am I talking about? Trying to see. Okay, so that's Grant, Evan, KB. KB was the Christmas one. Evan was December. Oh, Grant. Grant was the 13 ones. Stacy was
Those are all by the numbers. I mean, high fives, right?
yeah, but I put the by the numbers ones like Stacy's by the numbers with Beekeeper, Society of the Snow, Anatomy of a Fall, Foe, and From the
Oh,
Ashes.
yeah.
And so yeah, Jay has 10. So Jay has the 1, Alex has 1, and then Rob, Corey, and Mike have 1. Oh man. Shoot.
What?
I didn't get Grant's stuff on here. Dang it. I'm sorry, Grant, but I do have your scores. I don't have your videos. He gave me reviews for Mean Girls and for Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
How about Grant? You resend them to him,
I
and
have
then
them. I
oh,
have them. I just haven't rendered them
oh,
or loaded them
oh,
because
okay.
I gotta do it in my system, and I haven't done that. Okay,
Okay.
let me see if I can work some magic here.
Let David do his magic. Well, while he's doing that, I'm gonna tell you guys what we have coming next week. Let me pull up my shit. Okay, next week is the 15th. Wait, no, that's this week. Sorry. Next week is the 22nd. See, I just can't think today.
And we're not having a show.
Oh, that's right. So in 2 weeks, we're doing a
So
double show on the
no
29th.
show on the 22nd because I will be gone. I'm out of town.
Yeah.
I'm taking a much needed vacation with my wife. So our lineup for next week will go to the 29th,
Yes. And we're
and we're
doing
gonna do a double
10
show.
movies. So if you want to join us for the 29th, it's going to be a
And,
late night.
it's gonna be a late show. Yeah.
Yes, and it's going to go late. But if you guys want anyone wants to join us, you're more than welcome to. But you have to watch all 10 movies. And let me tell you what those 10 movies are. We got If, which is hitting the theater this Friday. We got Heart of the Hunter, which is on Netflix. Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earth, Part 2, Blu-ray VOD, Greatest Hits on Hulu, Something in the Water VOD, Furiosa movie theater, Atlas Netflix, Strangers Chapter 1 movie theater, The Blue Angels Prime Video, and the mother of all movies, Mother of the Bride on Netflix.
Oh my god.
Right? Man, I plugged these in a long time ago.
I am not
So
anticipating that one, but
I know I seen the trailer and I was like, oh, fuck.
that was like
Hmm. But it could surprise us. We could enjoy it.
we may enjoy it.
I doubt it though.
I doubt it. It does not
Yeah.
seem kosher.
Yeah.
So yeah, we still have to nail down a date for me to be. Come on, yeah,
That's right, Del.
yeah.
You're done with school. When you done with school, Del? You done at the end of May? June.
Yep.
Because we were, I can't wait to have Dell's just so fun to talk to. It's been forever since I've talked to him.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to mute really quick because I gotta check these videos and see which one's which.
All right. So yeah, let me. I have June. Actually, I got June 5th and June 12th all done. So I'm just kind of just give you what I have for June 5th. I have the Beach Boys documentary on Disney Plus. I got the Jim Henson Idea Man documentary on Disney Plus. I got The Constant on Hulu. Breathe, which is on VOD. And then Hack Your Health is another documentary on Netflix. And then June 12th, I got Hitman on Netflix, which stars Glenn Powell. Bad Boys Ride or Die, which is at the movie theater. Under Paris on Netflix. The Coffee Table, which I'm hearing a lot of good things about The Coffee Table on Prime Video. And another documentary heavy, What Jennifer Did on Netflix. And then I just need one more movie for June 19th. Dave is still doing his magic. So did you guys haven't go see Planet of the Apes yet? Because that's one of the movies we're talking about tonight. Because I'm just gonna spoil it now. I mean, it wasn't a bad movie at all. It's a good movie. We still have Mean Girls to talk about, which I thought Dave would score this so low that it would be number 6. I'm kind of surprised. And then Lowlifes on Tubi.
Yeah.
We haven't done a Tubi movie.
When that was our first Tubi original,
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? It's on a network. Let's bring it up. And you know, I was pleasantly surprised. That wasn't bad. I know that Nate was giving us crap about doing a Tubi. I'm out. I'm not doing a Tubi movie. But you know what? I'm interested in looking for more. I might think about grabbing a couple other ones because there was another one that I saw when I was on Tubi watching that movie that I was like interested.
Yeah, because I was like, Dave sent it to me, and I was like, it's a Tubi original, man. But hey,
I said now the one I brought up was a series, and that wasn't going to work. But
yeah,
I was just like, you know, let's do one, and then if it's a piece of shit, you know, because we've watched pieces of shit before.
That's been on Netflix, HBO, whatever. We've seen all kinds of pieces.
Whatever we watch, Max, Hulu, the Hulu horror movies were awful, and I mean we've watched some crap. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna let this go.
And we were pleasantly surprised.
This was fun. This was really fun. All right, so let's get into our 4th movie. Oh, we got some chats. Let me see. Okay. He's done second week of June.
Okay.
All right.
So, yeah, I will start piling the June list up, and I'll get it up there.
And if there's, Del, if there's something you want to review, that you want to get in on after you're done with school, something that's released has to be within a month of the show. That's what we're trying to do for, you know, which doesn't work all the time, but we try to keep it within a month of the release, and either the physical release or the streaming release or the theatrical release, either one. They're all okay. But if you see something that you really want to talk about that comes out around that time, let us know and we'll plug it in.
Yeah. We have
for your show. Del did go see Apes.
Awesome.
My buddy Mike wants to see it on IMAX. I think it's probably worth it. I really don't have time to go to theater, so everything waits for home viewing.
Especially with your new job, man.
And you know, and good to see you, Evan.
Yeah, Good job, though.
35 freaking minutes of trailers before showing. I know, right? I was like, I forgot what we went to see. I
See,
was like,
I had two.
I know, because you go to that, you go to
Mom and Pop one.
your daughter's
Yeah.
former theater.
Yeah. That sucks.
But yeah, I was like, at the, the stuff starts before the show, and then the trailers don't start until like 10 minutes after the movie is supposed to start, and then the trailers lasted for 25-30 minutes, and I was like,
oh, my popcorn would be gone.
my popcorn was gone before the movie started. I was like, shit.
That's funny.
Haven't seen Apes, just watched Tim Burton's today.
Oh, I'm sorry, bro.
Oh, is it the Mark Wahlberg one?
Wahlberg, yeah. I'm sorry to hear that, man.
I apologize. I think, but I did like Michael Clark Duncan in it, but I just like his voice.
Yeah,
he's got one of those distinct voices.
All
right, so we're moving on to number 4, and our number 4 movie is Mean Girls.
Number 4. No, wait, you know what? This wasn't it wasn't great, but it wasn't as bad. We've watched worse movies.
We have. There were things I liked about this.
Yeah, I liked the Mean Girl.
You liked her, the Regina George or whatever, the chick. I didn't care for the main girl, the girl that was Katie. I didn't.
Yeah, she was in Spider-Man too.
I didn't care for her.
Yeah.
I liked Janice. I liked the girl who played Janice, and I liked her voice the best out of all of them.
Which was Janice?
That's the flaming lesbian chick.
Oh yes, I did like her.
Yeah. She was my favorite.
Them two were my favorites. I take it back. I liked the dude in the
Mean Girls. I know.
It's your guys' fault.
Yeah, you guys voted for this, and yeah, I packed a little bit of resentment, and I turned to alcohol as a career path. But I did get through the movie. I paused it twice, because I just had to walk away for a little bit. The first opening song, which looks like it's on a phone, right, or like a TikTok video.
Yeah,
I enjoyed that until it went to the main girl, and it was like all flowers and candy with the choreography and stuff, and then and then you got Jenna Fisher, who was my favorite character on The Office. She's in this.
Not really though.
She's got a glorified cameo.
Yeah,
as the mom. But yeah, I didn't feel any personality except for the girls and the big guy that was the friend, Janice's friend.
Yeah,
I liked him.
The cinematographer, I said earlier, the cinematographer I liked, and then when Regina comes back, I think it's at the prom or wherever, some kind of dance, and it's all dark. Yeah, I dug that scene.
I can't believe I remembered that.
You did. Yeah. I did like that scene. I like how it was dark, the way it was shot, and I dug most of the music. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I mean,
so in case you don't know what this is about, I'll read the synopsis. It says Katie Heron is a hit with the Plastics, an A-list girl clique at her new school, but everything changes when she makes the mistake of falling for Aaron Samuels, the ex-boyfriend of Alpha Plastic, Regina George. Okay. So like I said, there were things that I liked. I liked some of the choreography in here. I liked 2 of the songs. One was the Apex Predator song that I liked, where they're trying to describe Regina George.
Yeah.
And I liked a song that the main Mean Girl did. And that's where those Janice and the Mean Girl were my favorite singing voices. The I don't want to say their name. So what's her name? Renee Rapp? Is that the?
I have no idea.
Renee Rapp was Regina George, And Ali, the Cavallo, I think she did the one who plays Janice. I think that's the girl who did Moana. I could be wrong, but the name
I
looks
don't know. The one that was really stupid.
no, the one that's the lesbian girl,
Oh,
or the supposed lesbian. I don't want
I
to
don't know.
assume any pronouns or anything like that. But the one that became Katie's friend that told her to get revenge,
Yeah.
the standard storyline.
Yeah.
That's the girl from Moana, and that's
Oh,
why I
it
like
is?
her voice because
See, I didn't know that. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry about that, guys.
I get the feeling Dave has a secret burn book. Yeah, it's not a
You know,
secret.
how close is this to the original?
This is a carbon copy of the original, bro.
See, I've never seen the original.
This is identical to the original, but
I've never seen it.
there's two things that are missing that I liked about the original that are not here. And it's really interesting.
I have the original steelbook somewhere.
But the original, the Christmas thing where in the original movie something happens and Katie ends up singing the song. But that doesn't happen here. I do this rocking around the pole garbage, and then there's another scene where they're in the gymnasium and they're talking about like things that people have done to them and stuff like that. Carbon copy, but there's something absolutely missing here. And it has to do with Tim Meadows raising his hand about, somebody that's been abused by Regina George or whatever. None of that happened. But otherwise, this is an exact replica. This is a remake.
Okay, now my question is because this one has very sexual overtones in it. Like that one chick's tits were out everywhere. Now, is the original like that? Because I never got that feeling when everybody talks about Mean Girls.
I don't want to say Aquafina, but it's not that. It's
yeah. But they were. It was very.
The girl who played Avantika. Avantika is her name. The one from Tarot. Yes, her boobs are out. So Amanda Seyfried played that role in the original movie.
But it's not just her. But I mean, it felt like this movie was very sexualized.
Well, yeah.
Is the original like that too? Because I've never heard that about the original. But I've heard that about this.
No, the original. I mean, aside from them, of course, they dressed. They did the Halloween thing where they dressed kind of slutty. That's in the original. Things like that. So there are elements of that, but they took it to another level.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It was weird. I've heard
the sexuality
say that,
and that could be the
sign of the times.
He's putting in everyone who voted for Mean Girls the musical. Right. Yeah. Right now, I don't know who did, but yeah, you're on my list. Yeah. I voted for Drive Away Dolls, and honestly, I don't know if that would have scored better. I don't know. Yeah, I'm still interested in watching Drive Away Dolls, but
me too.
I don't know. Rich, we need a musical high five. Day can have the night off. You know what?
Nope, he's got to do it.
With that. I'm off next week if you guys want to do that.
Nope, we're gonna get him to watch West Side Story.
What's that, David Rich? I need to add Mean Girls original and remake to my watch list. Haven't seen either yet.
I haven't seen the original.
James, thank you so much for being on the show, brother. I haven't seen you since we've done some streams together. But it's been a while since I've seen you. So thank you for joining us. Appreciate it. Saying hey. Okay.
We appreciate everybody, man.
Love it. I love this. What the heck, Evan? Sorry, Jay. You get all the love. Yeah. I do believe there's no cleavage in the original.
See, because as I was watching this, I was like, man, these girls do not look like they're in high school. They look like they're way past in the mid-20s. Okay.
There's Tiana.
Just felt weird.
Tiana?
What's up, Tiana? It just felt weird to me at times.
Jeff, what's up, Jeff? Trying to get through all the things. I was too busy ranting about Mean Girls to catch up with the stuff. We even got a like. Jay gave us a like on Facebook. Thanks, brother.
Awesome. Thank you.
Grant,
What's up, Grant?
my friend, what's going on? Speaking of Grant, speaking of our good buddy Grant, gotta find his score. I didn't do a very good job with this, Grant. I'm sorry. I just put your video up, but your video is ready to go. Let's take a look at Grant's review of Mean Girls. Check this out.
Hey guys, Movie Buff Grant over here, and today I am going to be doing By the Numbers of Mean Girls. This movie is a remake from 2004, which is turning 20. Wow. For me, that I have not seen Mean Girls in quite a long time. This one is a reimagined of the 2004 remake, and I knew this movie being a musical. I know Dave is going to hate me for saying this, but I actually love this film. While the original is good and very popular, this one has a lot more musical, and I kind of liked it for what it was. Casting was good. Story was very fantastic. And of course, the casting alone was very, very... what do you want to call it? Very, very good. All I can say is good and phenomenal. I am going to be giving this movie an 8 out of 10, and that's all I'm going to have to say for Mean Girls. And until then, take care.
All right.
I like how he said how the girls were
good.
That was funny.
So Grant gave it an 8 out of 10, got his scores, and his score is exactly an 80. So
wow.
he did actually, like, right on the button, give it an 8 out of 10.
He probably scored it higher than we did.
Which I have to say is
fucking incredible.
So good. I love that.
I love that corruption of Grant.
I can't wait till he comes back on, man.
Yeah. What do you think about that, Pipe?
Awesome.
Yeah, that's right. Wow. The stream has been invaded. I love this. Everybody's saying hi.
Yeah, man.
Grant, forget to drop an F-bomb. A little disappointed. I added it. It's fine. I added it in post. It's good. Clip on YouTube.
Right?
But is it fucking incredible? Oh God, I love you guys. So I personally, I had to ding the story a little bit because it's basically a complete remake of the original. I would have loved more of a reboot or even a sequel, considering some of the original cast being in here, like Tim Meadows and Tina Fey, and even Lindsay Lohan, who makes an appearance at the Mathletes thing. Which I didn't mean to laugh. I didn't mean to laugh, but it was a little rough.
Yeah.
At least all she had to do is go solve for X. So
would you watch this again?
No, heck no. No.
Okay, I'm gonna go on a limb.
I would watch Wages of Fear before I watch this.
I think I would watch this again if I had to. I mean, I wouldn't. I would watch this again.
Say Mean Girls sequel. See, that's what I would have liked more of a sequel with the, with the new Regina George actually being Regina George's kid, and like a different name, different exchange to it, and not from Kenya, but like from Japan or something. I don't know, but yeah, I wanted the story to be different, and that dinged me a little bit to where I was like, it's the same story. they didn't even keep parts of the story, the original story that I liked. Of course, Rich would. He would rewatch Roadhouse with Lucky Charms guy. That's
Yeah.
right.
I can't wait for that.
They're doing a sequel, so go figure. There's Rich. If I had to,
Yeah, hey man, I'll do it.
but no, I would not watch this again. This was,
I would.
but there were surprisingly parts that I liked here that
Yeah.
I did not expect to like this at all.
Yeah.
But
I did start my period when I watched this movie.
I was gonna say, I told you my ovaries were hurting when I was like, man, my ovaries hurt. And he goes, you're watching Mean Girls, aren't you? I'm like, yeah. I think I have a cyst on my ovaries. It's like,
yeah.
What if they had a gun to your head? I've had a gun to my head, and I'm still would not watch it. So, long story, but well, no, I was 9 years old and I had a gun to my head.
Damn.
By my uncle. So,
oh, fuck. Don't bring us down, Dave.
Why to bring the show down, Dave?
Yeah, Dave.
They did do a sequel, but no, I've heard about the sequel, but yeah, it was horrendous.
Is Firecrotch in it?
2011. I don't think so. I think it's a totally different cast, right, Grant?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, Megan Martin is the main girl. Oh god, yeah. Oh, I remember this.
So he's seen it. Dave's watched it.
It was 2011. Oh, Lyndon Ashby, I remember. This is when we actually had a video shop here, and I had to watch it to review it, to see how many copies we wanted to get, and I wrote 0. But the owner still got one, and it did rent because anything new they'll grab. Yeah, I apologize for bringing that up, but that really kind of hit me when Jay said it. Because it was a traumatic event that I actually blocked out until
Way to go, Jay.
like my son's teenage years. And I couldn't figure out why I was so afraid of guns. I was like, what's going on? I don't know. I had such an aversion to guns. If somebody has a gun and talks about a gun or shows a gun, I leave the room. I can't take it. And I didn't understand why. I couldn't, I had problems with my kids using squirt guns. Airsoft was a big problem for me. To where they did it behind my back because they knew I'd be mad about it. But anyway, let's get out of here. Go to the highlights on movie Mean Girls, which is on Paramount Plus, you guys, if you want to watch it.
That's where we watched it.
Yep. We both gave the cast a 10. Easy. We both gave the visuals an 8. After that, the scores kind of changed a little bit. You actually gave a 7 for the genre, and then 6s and 5s and 4s. Yeah. I gave a 7 to the subgenre as a musical because there were actually a couple things that I liked. And I kind of dug the dance choreography and stuff. So interesting. Yeah, totally different cast. But one of the principal was okay. The principal was there. Okay, that's what I remember. Is there was
I believe you watched it.
There was like one cast member that was there. At least they didn't sing. It wasn't a musical. But let's go to our final scores on Mean Girls. You guys coming in 4th place. IMDb is giving this a 5.7. Rotten Tomatoes critics score 69%. Audience score 62%. Rich, you gave it a 57. I gave it a 54. Total average score 55.5.
This is way higher than I thought it was going to be.
I mean, we both gave it low scores, but I gave Tarot and Wages of Fear higher scores than this, and you gave them lower scores. And because our averages, the average of the two made those. But I mean, Tarot was a half a point lower, So if you'd have changed the cast, then these two would have been tied.
Yeah.
But because our scores were closer together, Mean Girls would have still won.
I had more fun watching Mean Girls than I did Tarot.
I had more fun watching Tarot, but I wouldn't watch either one of them again.
Yeah.
That would have been Tim Meadows. That's right. All right, let's move on to number 3. We're in our top 3.
Okay. What do we got left? We got Planet of the Apes.
We got Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, Late Night with the Devil, and Lowlifes.
I'm
Hey,
gonna go with. Are you gonna do it?
yeah, I got a thumb. You got yay again.
I
Nice.
got my iPad.
Nice.
Let's see. I'm not coordinated enough to do sneak. I can't do it.
You can't do the heart thing.
No, like I'm not coordinated. I'm gonna go with Lowlifes.
I love it when Dave explains math.
Well, you're a teacher, so
Yeah, or at least I was. So yeah, let's go. Yeah, number 3 movie is Lowlifes.
this is
You are
fucking
correct. Cool. This was pretty good, bro.
Yeah.
It had no business being as good as it was.
No, yeah. And I was able to put my phone down for most part of this movie and just have fun with it. Because there's a twist in here. I was like, whoa, that was pretty fucking cool. I did not see that coming.
You know, that's funny because I was watching this and I said, wouldn't it be cool if it was this way? And then that's what it did. And I was like, yes, it was so cool. I didn't expect it, but I'm like, wouldn't it be neat if it was the other way around? And I was like, dude, I totally liked it.
So when that twist happened, I was like, oh, you have me. You sucked me in. Because the acting isn't the greatest.
No.
But it still sucks you in with the story. And it's kind of funny. And I think this is worth checking out. I'm just going to tell you right now. You should see Lowlifes.
No, yeah, if you are any type of horror movie fan, I wouldn't recommend this for Caveman, of course.
No.
Our buddy Guy could not get through this. But
because there's cannibalism.
There's gore. Lots of gore. There's
good gore too.
There's digestion issues. I'm just gonna say, but this is good. I'm watching this movie and I'm going, okay, yeah, okay, this is kind of silly. The acting's really bad.
But it's fun.
And then I'm going, like when they're barbecuing. It's so funny because I was like, they're barbecuing. They're like, who wants meat? And I'm like, okay, they're just making steaks for each other. They're on vacation. And I'm like, is that human meat? Makes you wonder. Yeah. Oh yeah, I need to read the synopsis. If you guys don't know,
and this is free to watch on Tubi. So
it is. It's on Tubi. It's a Tubi original. It says the survival instincts of a road tripping family are put to the test when they have no other choice but to stay the night at a remote homestead. Okay. And while he's doing his text again,
sorry,
what I'm going to say, because it really looks like you're going, oh yeah, donuts.
No.
But one of my favorite things, and I increased my score on this, is the trailer does not give anything away.
No. And that's what blew my, I was like, nowadays trailers gives every fucking thing away. And you could tell the twist usually in a trailer. What did I give the trailer? Where's it at?
You gave the trailer a 6.
Yeah.
I originally gave the trailer a 6, but I changed it to an 8.
See, I didn't do that
when I was watching the movie, because that made me appreciate the trailer so much, because they did not.
That's a good way to do that.
They did not hint to anything. And I was like, dude, I've got to give the trailer a better score. Because when I watched the trailer, I was like, okay, standard
I want to
slasher
see it.
movie.
Mm-hmm.
I'll watch it. And then I watch the movie and I'm like, that goes way deeper than I expected. It gets disturbing in parts. It's super gory. Plus, it's still a good slasher on top of that. And with the twist, I was like, nothing. They didn't give anything away, and I think that's the best part about this is you watch the trailer and it does not lead you to think anything.
But I think if you guys watch us, we kind of spoiled it just by
Yeah,
talking about it.
yeah,
So we apologize for that, but still watch
yeah.
this movie.
But still, I don't want. Yeah, I'm sorry for spoiling it, but
Yeah,
we feel so strongly about it that I really think this is worth a watch.
I do too. You know,
Uh,
if I saw this at Walmart on DVD, Blue, I don't care what the fuck. I think I'd pick it up for under $10. Do it, Dell. Watch it.
I'd buy it. I'd add this to my collection.
Mm-hmm. $10.
I'd watch this again for $10
Oh yeah.
on DVD. Sure. I have bad memory, so I'll forget what you said if I watch a couple of other movies. All right, good. So just write that down. All into Lowlifes, Tubi, and then come back to it later. But this is one where you don't have to go in cold. You can watch the trailer and then watch the movie, and it doesn't ruin anything for you.
Yeah.
But also, you could come in cold and still get the same enjoyment out of it.
Yeah.
I was just
See, this is a movie that just kind of flipped everything. Like the standard, backwoods shit,
Yeah.
and it just like turned it upside down. I was like, that's pretty fucking genius.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. In
I
a
was
different
so
way,
glad you picked this.
Like I said, I picked that one and it was like, oh, it's a series. And I'm like, oh, well, damn. Well, because I was going to do Lowlifes as our second one if the first one panned out. And I'm like, well, since that's a show, let's do Lowlifes.
Yeah.
Because I was hearing some buzz about it. And I was like, okay, let's see what this is about. Let's get some, but yeah, I'm connected to a lot of other horror movie content creators, and they've been like, dude, Lowlifes, like, people were like top 10 horror movie of the year. And I'm like, okay, let's check it out. Let's see what Tubi's got.
And this blows Tarot out of the water.
I agree. This was better than Tarot. The practical effects were really, amazing practical effects.
And I like the characters.
I did. I liked both sets. I liked the hillbilly family and the city family.
Yep.
And didn't really know who to root for. And I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
I dug it. I absolutely.
This is a win for you. This is definitely. I'm glad you picked this because I would have never went to Tubi.
Yeah.
At all.
I was like, I kept getting all these like Tubi originals, like advertisements and stuff, and I was like, okay, well, let's see what they've got. And then there was that other one that was like Dead Hot or whatever it was, and I was like, okay, maybe we'll do that one first. But then that turned out to be a series.
Yes, that's right.
So I was like, nope, can't do that. So then Lowlifes was the second one, and I was like, okay, let's do that. And then there's one more Tubi original that I'm interested in. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. I'm gonna have to go to Tubi and see if I can find it again.
Because we need one more movie for the third week in June.
Okay. I don't know, might be outside of our window, but I think if Tubi, this is better than anything Hulu put out.
Not better than that Alien movie.
Not better than but the Alien wasn't a Hulu original.
Oh, that's right. They bought it and put it.
I'm talking Hulu originals like The Mill and I can't even remember the other ones, but
that one. But
I thought this was better than any of those.
Oh yeah, hands down. And it made me put my phone down. So
yeah, I was doing stuff on the computer and I was like, wait, what was that? Okay, I'm gonna go sit down in the living room now and watch this. And
I started off watching it on my phone, and then when it got to a certain part, I was like, I had to backtrack it a little bit. I was like, wait, what? And then I put my phone down. I didn't want to miss a beat.
Yeah.
No, it was and wasn't because Fox made it, and they just put it straight to
Yeah, Fox
Hulu.
made it and put it to Hulu.
Technically, it's a Hulu original.
Technically, because Hulu
Yeah.
and Fox and everything owned by Disney. So I guess indirectly, but it's not one of those ones that say Hulu original.
Yeah.
Is what that was. But I don't think of Prey as really a horror movie. But
No.
But they did these the Halloween ones.
Yeah. Wait, Fresh was great. We watched Fresh.
Fresh was good.
That was really good with Bucky
Fresh,
and
yeah.
Who was the other person in it? I don't remember. It's been a while. We watch so much fucking movies. You get so confused. And that's the thing too. Sometimes I watch these movies 2 to 3 weeks ahead, and by the time we get to them, sometimes I forget what we watched because always trying to stay caught up.
Yeah, Daisy Edgar Jones was the person that was with Sebastian Stan.
Yeah,
also known as Bucky. But yeah, that was good.
That was really good.
That was good. But yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, Fresh as Daisy Edgar Jones. Thanks, Holland. Confirmed. But yeah, not horrible good. Prey was awesome. I bought the 4K of that.
I haven't got it yet.
I liked it. I liked it. Is it right here? I'm like, yep. Right there.
Nice.
I liked From Where the Crawdads Sing.
Yes, I did too.
That really surprised me. I didn't think
you picked that too.
Did I pick that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because it was on Netflix.
I watched it.
Yeah,
and I was like, dude, we got to add this.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw the second trailer for Twisters. I'm 100% in.
See, I have a rule now. I only watch one trailer.
Yeah. Now that
I don't do
before Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, they had like 35 trailers, and this was one of them. So I did end up watching it.
Yeah.
And then of course I watched the Alien Romulus trailer again, and dude, I'm so jazzed about that one. But let's go to our highlights on Lowlifes, you guys. Coming in third place. Rich, you got genre and subgenre as a 10.
Mm-hmm.
Visuals as a 9. 8s for story and direction. 7s for ending and sound. I've got 110 for the subgenre, and then I've got 8s for trailer, ending, visuals, and genre, and then 7s for story and sound. So, but it's good, you guys. This really took me by surprise. I think this
both by surprise.
Watch as a Tubi original. Definitely, if you're a horror movie fan, I think you'd like this. I think this would be right up your alley. And the amount of eyeballs in here totally makes up for anything. As some man, my mouth is watering. Let's go to our final scores. On Lowlifes, you guys coming in third place. IMDb is giving this 6.5. No Rotten Tomatoes critics or audience score. There's no reviews, or not enough to register anything.
Yeah.
Rich, you gave it a 73. I gave it a 70 for a total average score of 71.5. I think it absolutely deserves that score.
Yeah. This is fantastic.
Yeah. Really, really good. All right. We got 2 more.
Yeah.
Which one do you think came in second place?
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
That's right. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes comes in second place, you guys. And that's that poster there.
Yeah. I liked it. I mean,
I
it
I thought
wasn't the worst in the franchise.
it was good. It was really good, visually stunning.
Yeah,
Um,
I think this is the best looking one yet,
I agree. I think this is the best
uh,
looking one
and the
out of
sound
the
is there.
new, out of the
Yeah,
new series, the new franchise. I
oh,
dug
excuse
the
me.
sound. Um,
Yeah,
I didn't catch until later, but the girl who plays the lead here, Freya, she is actually from The Witcher, and it
I
took me
didn't
a
watch
little
The
bit to
Witcher.
catch that. Um, but you know,
Yeah, I didn't. I'm not a fan, so I didn't watch.
I'm a huge fan of Witcher.
But no, this one you really can't spoil this movie because nothing really happens. Um, because it's all character development,
Yeah,
and man, you jump right in caring about these. They do such a good job about getting
yeah,
you to care about these characters. That's the one thing I really liked
yeah. No,
about
I
this.
love the background, the character development,
Hmm.
because they're continuing the story. Now, let me read the
Hmm.
synopsis. It says, many years after the reign of Caesar, a young ape goes on a journey that will lead him to question everything he's been taught about the past and make choices that will define the future for apes and humans alike.
Yeah,
So, not just many years, generations
it's
have
like
passed.
300.
Yeah,
It's like 300
they were
years.
like
Yeah,
many generations later. So it's like, you know,
because the movie. I'm not no spoiler because they show it in one of the trailers. I think 'cause I heard somebody say you see the funeral for Caesar.
yeah,
I
like
agree.
Dave's
It's way
gonna
too
love
long.
it. Visually amazing, narrative is yeah, I agree. I agree with all that. Wait, you're saying that it's better than the first trilogy? Okay, I've never seen the first Planet of the Apes movies.
Maybe like from the 60s.
Yeah, never seen any of those.
Neither. Yeah.
My first one was the Tim Burton one,
Yeah, that shit sucked.
which was
Anything with Tim Burton.
the new trilogy has begun.
Yeah,
This
and this is
basically,
all set up.
all that stuff, the whole rise and dawn and war, all that stuff. I don't remember the order, something like that. Um, so all that is over and like hundreds of years over,
Hmm.
and they're kind of starting off new. So,
But
yeah,
Caesar hangs over this
Caesar,
movie a lot.
yeah, Caesar is like basically, and boy, I don't even want to. Okay,
Let me. Are you saying about the religion aspect of it?
yeah, the
How
religion
it's
aspect.
yeah,
He
they
was
placed him.
they place him like Jesus Christ level,
Yeah,
like Messiah
and just
level.
like humans, we distort it because you have that one tribe is distorting whatever Caesar said, and then you have the other one that just hey, Caesar said no kill apes. Just be kind. You know, and yeah,
Yeah. So and how certain people interpret the Bible,
yes,
the teachings of
you said it
Caesar
better.
were interpreted differently by different tribes. And Kevin Durant, who plays Proximus, I think he's fantastic in this.
Hmm.
And he was in Abigail as the
He's
kind
in a
of
lot of
guy.
things.
He was Blob. He did City of Bones. He did I Am Number 4.
He's in Strained, I think, too.
Yeah, I recognize his voice like right off the bat.
Hmm.
And I was seeing he was actually doing interviews where he talked about how he trained as an ape. Like for weeks, he was training to be an ape, doing the same thing, learned how to talk that way because of their vocal cords. So the way he talks was like that. And then when he first met the guy who plays Noah, who is the lead, they were both kind of being apes and talking to each other
That's
as
kind of funny.
apes. And they did it on the show, on this talk show. I don't know if it was like, Kelly Ripa show or something, some kind of morning daytime talk show or something where he's like, they're doing stuff like that. I came out of the theater walking like that. Like, I don't know if it was my
I did,
age
'cause
or
my-
what,
It was
but
my
I came
ass
out
from sitting down
walking
hurting.
like I came, apes together strong. I came out like talking like that, and my, I'm sitting there in the car and we're driving, and my wife asked me a question, and I go, oh. And it's just shut up with the ape thing.
She's like, no sex for you tonight.
You're not getting any nudity tonight. But yeah, I like this. I enjoyed it. I'm not as big of a fan of the Planet of the Apes franchise as a lot of people are.
I'm with you on that.
So
still enjoyable movies.
They're enjoyable movies. I own them all on Blu-ray.
4K.
I will get this one, but probably not day one. This is one that I'll probably wait a little bit and get later on. Yeah. But I definitely think this is worth seeing. I think it's worth seeing in the theater, especially if you're a fan of the franchise.
But be prepared to sit there for a while.
Yeah, it's a long movie.
Drags.
It's 2 hours and 25 minutes, so it's 2.5 hours with the 45 minutes of trailers. It's 3 hours and 15 minutes.
I only had 2 trailers, so I was lucky.
Yeah. Now, literally, I forgot what we were seeing. I'm like, what are we seeing again? And there's a little kid behind me who goes, Planet of the Apes. And I go, okay, thanks. You old bastard. But yeah, I dug it. I enjoyed it. Great story. The fight scenes were great. But I mean, yeah, there's nothing really stood out to make me go top 10 of the year.
Yeah, no. I watched another movie. It's kind of like Apes last night. I had more fun watching that with Jesse Eisenberg, and I forget who else is in it.
Oh, is that what I think it is?
Yeah,
because it's on video on demand now.
Yeah.
Did you get it? Did you order it?
No. I saw it in theater.
Oh, you saw it in the theater. Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you about it if you wanted.
I would have messaged you. Yeah.
Messaged you. Hey, I rented it. Let's get it. Let's watch it. But yeah, because I was like, I'm down to watch it.
Yeah. That was put a pin in Planet of the Apes. How are we going to score actors in it? Because you don't know who's who in that.
I mean, as far as the cast goes here, or
yeah.
I did it exactly like how I do animated movies.
No, I mean for
Sasquatch Sunset.
Sunset, yeah, because you don't know who's because they don't talk. There's no talking in this movie.
Oh shit, that would be that's weird.
Because it's
I would look at the cast in IMDb and recognition based on who's there. Like just would be 2 points. But yeah, as far as
because I was sitting there as I'm watching it, and I was like, how the fuck am I going to score this actor or cast wise? Because I don't know who's who. If you guys haven't seen Sasquatch Sunset, there is a lot of Sasquatch body fluids in that movie. Whew. There's a lot of Sasquatch dick.
It's a 4. Yeah, this for me, this would get a 2, maybe a 3 for cast.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah, because I would give Jesse Eisenberg 2 points. So plus the bonus 1 would be 3. But because I'm only looking at the cast and not hearing him or seeing his face, I might have to dock a point and just make it 2.
Yeah, the only thing in spoiler alert, guys, I don't know why I brought this up, was
because they all look like monkeys.
Yeah, that movie was like, you're like I was like, what the fuck? And then I was like, oh, sucked back in. And then I was again like, what the fuck? And then there's this comedy in it, and yeah, it's a trip. I really liked it. So anyway, back to Planet of the Apes.
Anyways, take the pin out. Planet of the Apes. Yeah, I mean, there's really not much else to say about this.
Mm-mm.
I think the thing about this is it checks all the boxes
You said it perfectly.
that you would want.
Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah,
wait.
not,
It checks the box. Take the little check out of one box of being too long. You don't need it that long.
that's the only thing. The length is too long.
Yeah.
And never heard that before. But no,
Yeah.
the
No one's
movie.
ever said that to me.
No one's ever said that to me. But
Like,
but it's just 2.5 hours. I think it could have been at least 15 minutes shorter, and it would have been good, but not to sacrifice the character development here.
no.
They could have like stuff with the when they're taking the journey with the orangutan and the girl.
Mm-hmm.
They could have cut some of that out. They could have done
I
a couple.
wanted her to die.
You did.
She annoyed. I kind of wanted her to die.
I definitely. It was interesting. The whole, who do you trust in here? Because you had to pick the lesser of two evils between the girl and Proximus. And what was going on is also post-apocalyptic feel, and I'm guessing Planet of the Apes is kind of like that, the originals. But then I got like Mad Max vibes.
Oh
with,
yeah,
with the way that their houses were and the ship and all that stuff. I got Mad Max vibes out of them.
Yeah. That was a beautiful shot too. When they're on the beach, that's fucking beautiful.
Yeah, there's some great cinematography here.
Yeah.
Speaking of great, what's up, Chris?
What's up, Chris?
Good to see you, brother. Let's take a look at our highlights for Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. This is coming in second place, you guys. So, Rich, you have 10s for trailer, visuals, and sound. And then you have 8s for acting, story, direction, genre, and subgenre. Then a nice little 7 for the ending, which I matched you there. I have 110, and that's in the visuals. I have a 9 for genre, and then I have 8s for acting, trailer, story, direction, sound, and subgenre. And then I have a cast of 6 where you have a 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, great group in the chat.
Yeah. We appreciate you guys so fucking much.
Yeah, dude. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We've got 19 on live right now. 8 from X, or formerly Twitter.
That's awesome.
We've got great crowds on Twitter. I love it, you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. It's too bad you guys can't join the chat. You guys can't comment on anything. But if you do want to comment, jump over to our YouTube page at Faces for Radio, or you can jump over to the 4K Lowdowns Facebook page where you can comment there as well. And now we have 20 because we have somebody on Facebook.
Awesome.
Thank you guys so much. I love it. But we have 11 on our YouTube channel right now.
Yeah, and I forgot to put it on mine.
And he didn't put it on his. So yeah, because I was like, nobody's saying anything.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah. But love it. Let's go to our scores on Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Right there. Coming in second place, you guys. There it is. IMDb is giving this a 7.3. Rotten Tomatoes critic score 81%. Audience score 79%. And get this, we both gave it an 80.
That's awesome.
Which is right in between the two Rotten Tomatoes scores.
And we don't talk about our scores. We just watch them. We don't ever tell each other our scores. I don't think we've ever done that.
No. we just like say if we liked something or not. Usually it's to give someone crap about picking a movie. Can't believe you picked this, bro.
Yeah.
or with Mean Girls, we were just kind of griping at each other about making us watch it. But we've got one more movie coming in first place this week.
It's fucking awesome.
And that is Late Night with the Devil. You guys, and this movie's fantastic.
It is amazing.
I really like this movie. Oh, shoot.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry. I forgot to give you Grant's review of Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. And I did load it, so we're going to do it. Here is Grant's review of Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Hey guys, Movie Buff Grant over here, and today I am going to be doing by the numbers of the movie called If. If came out around the time on May 17th.
Is not the right one.
Way to go, David.
I did go into slam mode trying to find that. Oh, darn it. I thought I had, where is his? I do have his Planet of the Apes review. Hang on. That's weird. Oh, I didn't download it. So I got his review of If.
Well, don't do that yet.
I won't do that yet. That's what I started. That's what I started. I'm like, oops, no. I'm like, whoa, that's not right. So we're gonna get rid of that guy, and we're gonna bring in the other guy. But yeah, though that's funny. But it makes sense.
No show next week. We're coming back in 2 weeks.
Right.
It's gonna be a late night.
So
we understand if you guys can't join us. It's gonna be 10:30 my time. So whatever the fuck other time zones it is from there. So yeah, it's gonna be late night. We're doing 10 movies. But it'll still be fun. Rich is gonna do a little coke so he can stay awake.
Coke the drink, not Coke.
Also, no.
I was gonna say, yeah, I only do Coke the drink, and it's such a bitch to keep it on the mirror. I have trouble keeping it on the mirror, so I just have to put it in the glass. I'm gonna load that. That's gonna take a minute. So, but yeah, so the 29th, we're gonna double up and do 10 movies.
And if you guys want to join us, we have the list on there, man. If anybody's got the balls to do 10 movies and do it late at night, come join us.
Yeah. F sounds different than Planet of the Apes. Yes, it does. Only F you had the right review. Only F I had the right video. But unfortunately, when I download Grant's reviews, they just have image files. It doesn't tell me the name or anything, so I have to listen to it in order to see what it was. And I saw 3, and I knew one was Little Wing, the other one was Mean Girls, so I grabbed that, and I thought the third one was Planet of the Apes, but it turned out to be F. So I didn't bother to go and listen to the third one because
way to go, Dave. Way to go.
I know, right? Jeez. I am that's okay. I'm not mad at myself. I'm learning to take things in stride.
Yeah.
Let's go there.
So what movies you seen this weekend?
I don't think I'm going to be able to see anything this weekend, but I'm going to try to see Strangers Chapter 1 and If tomorrow.
See, I think I'm going to do trying to do Strangers and If on Sunday. I'm trying to do that. It still blows my mind that they're do Strangers in 1 year time. They're going to drop all 3.
Yeah.
Because we covered that on last week's Movie News F5. What's up, Rob?
What's up, Rob? Good to see you. Speaking of...
Just here for the #1 movie.
If I can do 10 movies, anyone can.
So
right.
Jay, you up to doing 10 more movies?
You up for doing another 10-pack? No, I'm done.
Rob, you up to doing 10 movies?
You up for doing 10 movies?
Dave will give you a hand job if you do it because he's in California.
I'm in California.
Yeah.
I'll put in work.
Yeah. Oh, that's okay, man. We just appreciate you being here.
Dude, we're just glad you're here, brother.
And this month is Mental Awareness Month, right? Mental Health Awareness Month, right?
Yep.
So, man, remember, feel like you're not doing good mentally, find someone to talk to, no matter who it is. You got two knuckleheads here. I got big ears. I can listen. Dave's got, I don't know the size of Dave's ears.
I don't have very big ears, but I have a big head, so I can absorb a lot.
We're good listeners. I'm sure there's a number you can call.
Someone who's dealing with mental health right now, so it's yeah. I'm more than happy to listen to other people to help me.
We might not have answers, but we have.
Sometimes you just need someone to listen. Someone that can hear you. Not try to solve your problems.
I know we're blessed.
Not so many theaters, movies,
because we have a great chat called Films with Friends. That
big hands.
That we unload to sometimes.
10 movies, double penetrations. Speaking of unloading,
yeah, do it,
easy, Jay. Calm down.
I'm putting peer pressure on you, Jay.
Yep.
You still rendering?
Almost done. Downloading it right now.
Oh, okay.
There it is. All right. I think this is the right one. Let's get Grant's review of Planet of the Apes. No promises.
Hey guys, Movie Buff Grant over here, and today I am going to be doing by the numbers review for Dave and Rich of Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I watched this movie in theaters when this movie came out, and I am just going to have to say this was absolutely a good time. I enjoyed the cast. I enjoyed the story on how it went to it, and I'm also glad that it took place right after Dawn, Rise, and other movies like that. It blew me away. But when I got to this movie, I was like, this is not for me. This is not my shit. But I actually did love this movie, and I'm actually going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. Dave, Rich, I hope you guys enjoy. This is Hardcore Grant speaking, and also signing out.
Okay.
I love it, man. I love it.
I'm grabbing that soundbite. When he says this is not my shit, I'm grabbing that. That's happening. That's going in the books as one of our go-to things.
I hope you don't stop sending in reviews because we appreciate them.
So he gave it a 9.5. His score is actually an 88 out of 100. Still really good.
Yeah. He scored it higher than we did.
He did.
And no, Del, there would be no hand jobs for you.
No hand jobs for you, Del. I was gonna say, like, Del, I don't need to give you a hand job because you already came. Because you're on the show. Yes, Grant just dropped an S-bomb.
He did.
I'm taking it. I mean, I feel a little guilty. Should I feel guilty for corrupting Grant? Should we feel guilty for? No, I don't feel guilty at all for corrupting Grant. There's no way that Grant is corrupted because of us. There's no way.
If the moment you need to feel bad is when he makes a dick joke. That's when you feel bad. Is if he makes a dick joke.
That's when
you feel bad.
It's gonna go in my. I'm gonna save that soundbite if he does. If I get a dick joke from Grant, it's happening. Yeah. I'm putting in nasty. Well, if he comes on the show, then he already came.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't need to give him a hand job. Come on, you guys.
So
late night with the devil. Late Night with the Devil is
fucking incredible.
It is, Grant.
It
Thank
is.
you so
It
much for
really is.
confirming that. Dude, God, I like this movie.
I did too. All the hype was there. Um,
It lives up to the hype.
mhm.
It plays like, I don't want to say found footage, but
I take it as a found footage film.
I take it as a found footage because it's basically from a talk show, and they have this whole backstory about this,
Hmm. And they do a good
which was
job of it. They tell
yeah,
you a great story about this dude, the host of this late night show, the
yeah,
ups and the downs, and then what happens.
yeah. So
It all leads to what happens.
yeah, the synopsis reads: a live television broadcast in 1977 goes horribly wrong, unleashing evil into the nation's living rooms. So yeah,
We don't spoil it.
I'm not going to spoil
I
it.
know.
I watch it. Go see
Yeah.
it. It's on Shutter now. I saw it in the theater,
I saw it on
and
Shudder.
I fucking loved it in the theater.
Yeah. I wish I could have seen it in theater.
It's crazy, but it's got that 70s feel with the camera work and the sets and the outfits, and the girl in this is creepy as hell.
Yeah, it makes your skin crawl.
Oh yeah, when she looks and smiles at the camera, I was like,
Mhm.
"Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
dude, I agree. I mean, Robert said it's insane and crazy. Yes. It's insane, it's crazy. It's got, stuff that, I mean, it's got
Yeah.
surprises. It's got, it's got crap going on.
And you have to pay attention to the story that they're
Yeah.
telling. You
Yeah.
can't just be watching or playing on your phone. You
Yeah,
have to pay attention.
don't lollygag with this one. Listen to what
Because the
they're
story's
saying.
in the detail.
Yeah, I was gonna say the devil's in the details, but yes, I think that's the key here is
Mhm.
not really the actions, not really the visuals, but the dialogue,
Yeah.
what they're saying,
Because it's very important what they're saying.
the other, the other guests that are on the show, and I'm not going to go any further than that, but everybody's there for a reason. Everybody has a purpose. And dude, it was good. It was good.
It really
Right
was.
now, it's my favorite horror movie of the year.
Yeah. I am with you on that. Terror's my second. No, I'm just kidding.
Of course it is.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
My
No,
second favorite horror movie is Mean Girls.
no, this was really good.
Yeah, it was.
What was man? This couldn't have cost a lot to make.
No, I don't think
Yeah.
it did
I
at
wonder,
all.
did it do good in the theater money wise?
I don't think so. No,
Oh,
actually,
that's a shame.
gosh, it was more of a budget than I thought. So $9.95 million budget, made 11.5 million in the box office.
Oh, that's too bad.
That's disappointing.
Yeah.
Um,
But it probably had a limited run because it was a Shudder original.
yeah, and I think that's part of it is Shutter original, and some of the stuff that Shutter puts out just isn't that good.
Yeah. Trust
But
me now.
yes, we speak from experience. But dude, this is,
Yeah.
I liked it. I absolutely
too.
liked it. I would watch it again. I will buy it when it comes out.
Me too.
In fact, I think I've already seen it 2 more times on Shutter.
Oh, I've only seen it once because we watched too many movies.
And 2 more times. But this was like, you know what? I'm gonna watch Late Night with the Devil and just sit there and watch it. What was it? I think it was after Lowlifes. I wanted to go back and watch Late Night with the Devil.
Oh, that's cool. That would have been a good double feature.
It was a cool double feature. It was neat. It was good. You got 2 different subgenres.
Yeah.
And still some disturbing in both. It was good.
I think Late Night Devil is more disturbing to me.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, yeah, you got I don't want to say surface disturbing with Lowlifes, but you know, you got okay, cannibalism. There's your disturbing and then really gory. Whereas Late Night with the Devil, there's so much underneath the surface.
Yes, it's like just right there bubbling,
Yeah.
and you're like,
You're
oh
like,
yeah,
this, I'm cringing. This is like, okay, I don't know what's gonna happen. Like some of the best. I mean, the second Ouija movie was better than the first, but I liked the girl. She creeped me out, even though the movie wasn't as good as it should have been.
I don't
I
remember.
I got the same vibes from the girl in this one, only this movie was a lot better.
See, I don't remember those movies.
Yeah, dude.
And you also have to pay attention to the crowd, the studio audience. I'm drinking sparkling ice, Starburst, and a freeze. It does kind of look like it, don't it? I don't know. Just spark. I like this ice drink. Normally I drink it in the can, but they got these Starburst flavors. It's no sugar. I'm fat anyway. I don't need the sugar.
No sugar.
Um, I like the drinks.
Nice. All right, let's go to our highlights on Late Night with the Devil. You guys coming in first place this week.
Oh, wait a minute. One more thing. The special effects in this were pretty fucking cool. For the budget they had, they looked really cool.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Speaking of which, Rich, you gave a 10. You gave 10s to the trailer, visuals, genre, and subgenre. And then you gave 9s to the acting and the story, 8s to the direction and the sound, 7 to the ending, and then 3 to the cast. And the cast kills it as far as the score goes, but this is this is
and
fantastic.
you don't want to know the cast because it would ruin the movie, I think. We talked about this numerous times.
Yeah. I gave 10s to the visuals and the subgenre. I gave a 9 to the trailer. And then I gave 8s to acting, story, direction, and genre. 7s to the ending and the sound. So, why do cannibals refuse to eat clones or clowns?
Clones. I say clones. Clowns. I don't know. Tell them what the punchline is.
Yeah. What's the punchline? I was gonna say they don't like to. Oh, clones. Okay, so it is clones. Once you eat one, they all taste the same. Clones.
Dad joke.
Yep. I was thinking if it's clowns, then because they don't like to play with their food. But anyway, let's go to our final scores on Late Night with the Devil. You guys coming in first place. I highly recommend this as a watch.
Yeah.
IMDb is giving this a 7.1. Rotten Tomatoes critic score 97%.
Wow.
Audience score 81%. Rich, you gave it an 84. I gave it a 78 for a total average score of 81, and that takes our top spot.
Is this the only movie I scored higher than you, right?
No, Mean Girls.
Oh, Mean Girls. But that doesn't count.
And then we got the same exact score for Planet of the Apes.
Yeah. I really like this movie. This movie was fucking fantastic.
Yep. Speaking of fantastic, let's play Buy, Borrow, or Bail. So the top 3, Late Night with the Devil, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, and Lowlifes. Which one are you buying, borrowing, and bailing on?
I'm gonna buy Late Night with the Devil. I am going to borrow Lowlifes, and bail on Planet of the Apes.
Wow. That's good, bro. That's good.
I had more fun with the top.
I did. I had fun with Lowlifes. I agree with you on the buy. Late Night with the Devil is a for sure buy. I'm gonna borrow Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, and I'm gonna bail on Lowlifes, but reluctantly.
For me,
Because I had more fun with Lowlifes. No, you know what? Well, because I want to buy Lowlifes, but because I would rewatch that.
and see,
Taro, I guess you did not like PG-13 does not work horror wise. No, that was our number 5 out of 6.
yeah,
So
the
it
cast
actually
sucked,
got
the story
it
sucked.
actually got lower than Mean Girls.
Mhm.
So yeah, I enjoyed it more than Rich did, but
I didn't like it.
I still don't recommend it. That was the worst thing about it was that it's trying to be. It was PG-13. Grant did like that joke.
But for me, I don't know. As we get deeper into our show, we're 68 episodes in. We're gonna hopefully hit 100 by the end of the year.
It's going to be tight now.
Yeah, it's gonna be tight. We like it tight though.
We do.
Better. I want to have fun with these movies. You know, I think that's why I'm picking Lowlifes over Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
Because
And I agree with that. I'm just, because I've already picked Late Night with the Devil as my buy to watch again. For a one-time watch, I would go Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. And
See,
then
I don't think I would buy Kingdom of Planet of the Apes until it's like $10 on 4K.
Yeah,
because it'll get there. Because all the other Apes movies did.
Yeah, that's the thing. But as far as a buy, I'll borrow, just watch once and be done with it. I'd lean more toward Planet of the Apes. So that's kind of where my mind is. Triple B. Buy, borrow, and bail.
Yeah, it's for me. Buy again. They're not the devil. Borrow Lowlifes and bail on Planet of the Apes.
Yep. But remember, all films are subjective.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you guys remember we're coming back in 2 weeks. We're on the 29th. We're going to look at If, Heart of the Hunter, Justice League Crisis of Infinite Worlds, Infinite Earths. That's the one. Part 2, The Greatest Hits, Something in the Water, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Furiosa, Atlas on Netflix, The Strangers Chapter 1, Blue Angels documentary on Prime, and Mother of the Bride. That's all coming up on the 29th. And what time? Was it 10:30 your time you wanted to go?
Yeah, 10:30 my time, yeah.
Okay. So 8:30 Pacific, 11:30 Eastern time on the 29th, you guys, where is episode 69 of By the Numbers with double penetration. We've got 10 going on. So I'm looking forward to that.
Me too.
2 weeks. Total Recall. 2 weeks. Yeah. So yeah, you guys, next week I am on vacation. My wife and I are gonna decompress a little bit next week.
Yeah, you guys need that. Especially with everything that's been going on.
Yeah.
So come back. We'll still be doing movie news at 5. It'll just be me next week.
Yeah. I will post it, but he's gonna record movie news at 5 himself. And then I will post it when I get back next Thursday. So it'll still load for Friday.
We're recording this week as soon as we're done here, and we got some good headlines coming up that I'm interested in. I can't wait to get your take on them.
Yeah. What do you think, Grant?
Fucking incredible.
That's right. Oh,
thank you again for that.
One more from my granddaughter.
Wow.
Who just she just turned 5.
Oh my goodness. When was that?
Mother's Day. Huh?
Miles turns 5 on the 13th. I had to stop and think.
Of June. June?
Yeah, June. Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Now my granddaughter turned 5 on Mother's Day this past Sunday. So
And I'm gonna be a grandpa any minute now, any day now. Can't wait.
I've got about like 6 months, I think. But I got another grandbaby
Yeah.
coming. And then our buddy John from Spiritual Spirits,
Yep.
he's got a grandbaby due. If not today, tomorrow they're inducing. So
That's awesome.
it's amazing.
Yeah.
Being a grandparent is awesome, even though we're really
I
old.
can't wait. I can't wait.
2 weeks, Dave. Come on, body slam. A body slam will decompress you. I've had enough of those body slams, bro. I'm good. Be a great show. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. Yeah, my birthday is officially on the 26th. And that'll be Memorial Weekend, and my wife won't be able to take time off, so we're doing it before that.
Yeah.
Damn, Dave got 3 grandkids and a 4th one coming. So
Damn.
Dave's got grandkids. One's not biological, but he's 13.
Doesn't matter. Don't have to be blood to be
He
family.
calls me grandpa. I call him grandson. But so yeah. So I have 3 and 1 on the way.
That's awesome.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate that, Cal. Let's say we get out of here, my friend.
Let's do it, man. It's late. My old ass is getting tired.
I know. We got movie news at 5 to record.
We're gonna get that knocked out.
Yeah, knock it out. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Good night. God bless. Watch some movies, and we'll see you in 2 weeks on the Faces for Radio podcast.
Take
Bye.
care, guys, and God bless.